Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. Wake up. It is Monday morning. Time to get you all caught up on Raid Shadow Legends. It's going to be a crazy week. Lots to cover here. We've got the 2-year anniversary for the PlariumPlay release. There is a promo code that can get you some free resources going along with that. We've got a guaranteed Coldheart event coming up. The Fusion starting soon. I'll get you an infographic on that. CVC just ended and lots of stuff to go over, but I will get you everything you need to know. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so first up, we've got this post here where this week marks the 2-year anniversary of Raid's release on PC and Mac via their own PlariumPlay Client, which also comes along with a promo code. Let me go ahead and get you that. What you do is you back out, you cancel the offers that are popping up, you go here to the 3-dot menu on the far left, and then you click promo codes, and you put in PlariumPlay, just like that. Under the promo codes, you click confirm, and boom, 5 energy refills, the ancient shard, and some of the other stuff that comes along with it will be deposited in your inbox. It also has multi-battles, days of XP. So yeah, pretty fun little, I believe this was also in there, the 500k silver as well. So nice little gift there for the 2-year anniversary. And honestly, PlariumPlay's client is super amazing. They did a great job with it. That's one of the things they really got right out the gate. It allows you to resize the window. You can just kind of grab it and resize to customize what you want it to be like. The game runs a lot more smooth on it compared to mobile. You can adjust the frame rate so you get a little bit more freedom there. It actually speeds up your runs a little bit if you didn't know that. So if you're running like the Minotaur and you're grinding all of the 2,000 energy it takes to grind someone's scrolls, if you do it on PC, it'll actually run about 10 or 15% faster. So on mobile, if it would take you 4 hours to grind that, it might take you 3.5 or so to grind it on PC with unlimited frame rates. So it does run a little bit smoother, a little bit faster because of the unlimited option, and it was definitely an amazing addition to the Raid universe. They definitely did a good job with PlariumPlay. And I've been saying for a while now that I believe that is the next generation of gaming. So things like Raid is doing, where it's on mobile, but it also ports to the PC via a client. We see Genshin Impact was super popular and successful with this model. They had a mobile game with also a PC client to port along with it. So we're going to start to see games like Diablo Immortal. You'll be able to play it on your mobile device. If you're just lounging on the couch watching TV, you can pop on Diablo Immortal and play on your mobile device. Or if you want to have a super hardcore gaming session, you can hop on the PC and continue your progress and play your account on multiple different devices, including a PC client. I think that's the future. That is the next wave of successful games in this industry. And Raid was one of the first ones to really pull it off super well, at least that I played. So definitely good job on the PlariumPlay client. Then tomorrow we are going to be having a bunch of crazy things starting just before the Fusion starts, or the Fusion event for the fragments that fuse into the epics, and then the epics that fuse into the legendary. We'll have that starting soon. I'll cover that in a bit here, but notably tomorrow, for those of you that don't have Coldheart yet, we are going to be getting a guaranteed champion event. It's going to be 7 void shards, and you are guaranteed a Coldheart. Now, if you get one before then, if you pull 5 voids and you get a Coldheart, you will not be able to get 2 on your 7th, so it will go ahead and just end the event right there. But by pulling 7 voids, you are guaranteed to get your Coldheart. So I anticipate this is going to end up being a very tempting situation for free-to-play players that maybe have 1 or 2 void shards, and then we'll see Plarium come out with a pretty decent offer for 5 shards or something to kind of break the glass and get some free-to-play players to spend, because Coldheart is a very good summon for really the whole game. She's probably a little bit better mid to end game. She's very squishy, and you need a lot of stats to get her geared properly. She needs good HP. She needs at least 70% crit rate, some decent crit damage, lots of accuracy. So she can be a tough champion to gear with how squishy she is. But once you get some decent gear on your account and you get some teams put together, she is one of the best end game viable rares in the game. I use her in my Fire Knight team on Fire Knight 24 in the end game. I've been playing for 3 years and I still use Coldheart. So definitely a very good champion to get on your account for sure. So if you do not have her, remember it's not live right now. Don't go pulling void shards. You're going to want to wait till you see it in the portal. But starting tomorrow, we are going to have a big guaranteed champion event, 7 voids for Coldheart, and I recommend doing that if it is realistic for you to do so, especially if you don't have a Coldheart yet. And there is also going to be an event for a double legendary out of Sacred Shards. So this is only going to work once. You can't pull 3 legendaries from Sacred Shards and then get 3 extra, giving you 6 total. It's going to work once and then it's going to be done. So what you can kind of do is pull Sacreds until you get 1 legendary. You will get another legendary on top of it. So if you, it's not going to be 2x rates. It's going to be the normal rates that you see here for the Sacred Shards. You've got the 6% chance to get a legendary. So it's kind of like a 2x without being a 2x. If you can finally get a legendary, boom, you can get another one and then kind of stop pulling there. It is what it is. It makes sense for some of you to pull until you get 1 legendary for sure. But it's not a 2x, so I wouldn't go YOLOing a bunch of sacreds trying to get a bunch of legendaries, or at least like 2 or 3 or something. I would maybe just pull until you get 1 and then call it quits until the next 2x sacred and start saving up again. And alongside the Coldheart event and the extra legendary sacred event, they are going to be activating super raids for the Dragon's Lair, which is where you can check the box and it will spend double the energy and give you double the rewards per run. So if you are into grinding the Dragon's Lair super hard, the super raid is going to be a good opportunity for you to crunch 2 runs into 1 and save a little bit of time there on grinding the Dragon's Lair. That will launch tomorrow and be live for a couple days. And we are also going to be having a new fusion coming up for Sigmund the High Shield. Given what we see in game, it looks like we are going to be getting some new epics as additions to the game as new champions. They are not currently existing epics. Just from the avatars you can see there over in the news post here, they are not epics that are currently in the game. So going to be interesting to see what those epics are like. Typically, there's about 2 trash can epics, 1 meh, alright epic, and then 1 good epic is kind of how they structure these fusions. There's always that one that makes it tough for free-to-play players to be like, huh, should I sacrifice that epic to go for the fusion, or should I just keep the epic and call it a day? So gonna be something I'll definitely keep my eye on as soon as we know exactly what the kit is of the epic champions, but that will be starting in a couple days. And I do have the infographic right here for Sigmund and going over the abilities there. If you want to be able to pull that up, I do have a dedicated video going over Sigmund and talking about the kit and giving you my first live reaction to this guy. The too long didn't watch is he seems pretty good. It's really hard because we don't know everything. We haven't gotten to test him on the test server yet. We don't know the cooldown of the skills. I hate that. I wish when they would give us stuff like this, they would tell us what the books do for sure, because that is a massive part of the grading process of the champion. But he looks pretty decent. I'd give him like an A minus. Looks like a fun champion based on what we know so far, and could either bump up to A or go down to like a B plus, depending on how the base stats and the books kind of shake out. Clan vs. Clan has just come to a close, and Plarium was trying a new thing where they are testing matches starting on Saturday instead of Tuesday because of Plarium trying to coincide incentives for getting points during CVC, like pulling shards and fighting in the tag team arena. I do believe they are going to permanently change it from Tuesday to Saturday. They said it's just a testing phase and they're going to kind of listen to feedback, but of my opinion, it's here to stay, and they're going to permanently move it because of shard events and tag team arena. So I would recommend getting used to CVC starting on Saturdays and kind of adjusting your clan stuff accordingly. We had a tough match here, but we were able to at least get the one piece here that I would grade live and let you know how it went. So the new couple pieces here from CVC were this one for the Shadowkin. That's a fat rip. It's no speed and double flat stat. It is a reaction piece, which is really good. It's hard to sell 6-star legendary reaction pieces. It's a new faction, so I might hold on to that, but that's a fat rip for sure. Oh my goodness. And then this one too. It does have triple percentage, but neither one has speed. So this one's like a 2 out of 10, and this one's like 3 or a 4 out of 10. Yeah, without speed, you can't really get to even a 5 out of 10. So both of those, unfortunately, a rough outcome on CVC for me. But the next CVC is probably going to launch in about 12-13 days from now is when we'll have the next one live. So kind of plan accordingly on your books and maybe the different type of stuff that you're trying to do, big forge crafting sessions like that, to kick off in about 12 days, coinciding with your next CVC. And since it's Monday morning, it is time to help each other as a community and go into our defenses in the tag team arena and just put a bunch of meme champions in here, because then we can all help each other farm the tag team arena. We're just gonna throw in some random stuff here, and boom, just to help each other farm and get those missions done in the tag team arena. Let's go ahead and help each other out to get those gold bars, and then we can duke it out Thursday and Friday and stuff to try to move up and stay in our tiers. And really quickly, I know some of you are usually curious about the rotation of shards. Remember, we had 2x voids, then we had a 10x, and they usually go 2x, 10x, 2x, 10x. So with the rotation being Ancient, Sacred, Void, it's easy to remember. It goes in alphabetical order. Ancient, Sacred, Void. The last 2x was voids, which means we are going to go back to ancients. Ancient, Sacred, Void, and then it resets back to A, and we go 2x ancients. So here this weekend, about probably 4 or 5 days from now, we should, if Plarium goes by their normal rotation, have an event launching for 2x ancient shards. Then if we head on into the shop, is there anything worth going over right now? This is a pretty standard one. This one's usually like borderline, but no shards, unfortunately. We've got the 100 brews and the 1.5 million. And boom. Okay, 500 gems. And we're going to be going with the 6 5-star chicken. And boom, 1.36. So no, I lied, not borderline. I got this mixed up with the one that's usually the Maui artwork. That one is borderline. This one, not worth $40 in my opinion. I would do a hard pass on that, unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? I got the 500 gems, the 1.5 silver, 100 brews, and the 6 chicken. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay, nope. Just gonna be a pass for me. Okay, the Great Tome Pack. Let's go 30, and boom, we're gonna go with 300k, and then we're gonna go 6 and 3 on the tomes. Boom, boom, 1.58. So this is gonna be a chained offer type thing. The last one, even that, yeah, no, this chain is gonna be a pass for me as well. And then $40 for three accessories. Yeah, no, okay, so the shop is definitely a fat rip today. Also, for just some general news on the way out here, we do have a big release coming live tomorrow with Amazon's New World launching September 28th, which is tomorrow. So you can actually pre-order the game today and get all that rolling, and then it will launch the live version tomorrow. So that's going to be a pretty big deal in the gaming universe. I anticipate a lot of people are going to be diving in and trying that game out tomorrow. It's going to be a big thing all over Twitch and YouTube, and lots of people trying out that game. This weekend was also the opening launch of Diablo 2 Resurrected. I had some fun playing it with Jay Giggs on stream, hanging out, and I got all the way to the end of the game with my level 70 assassin that I was playing on this weekend. So I grinded Diablo 2 for a bit and definitely played it a lot. I will probably do a dedicated video on my thoughts on how Blizzard did on Diablo 2 Resurrected. So I did try that out, and then tomorrow we do have that Amazon New World game launching as well. I also forgot to mention that you do want to be focusing. Most of the stuff going on right now for tournaments and events is kind of par for the course, nothing too big to focus on. We've got kind of the calm before the storm, before the fusion stuff is going to start launching. But you do want to make sure and pay attention and do your fusion warm-up event here in game every day, and make sure up on the top middle that you've got the 15 out of 15 for points earned today. And you're going to acquire those points by upgrading artifacts and scoop up some easy rewards as we kind of warm up for the fusion launching soon. But that will do it for me on this one, getting you caught up on kicking off this week on Monday morning. If you're watching this video right away, I will link down below to my stream where I'll be live for the next few hours hanging out with you guys and talking about all of this stuff to get the week launched here. So that'll do it for me on this one. As always, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.